Welcome back to sunny Albuquerque for week 1 of the RBFL season. Jim Robertson is out taking some time off, but we're honored to have back in the booth legendary commentator and broadcaster Bob Jimmingsley, coming out of retirement for a short time to take over for Jim. Bob, how are you?
I'm good, Ernest. Glad to be back in the booth and ready to call it like I see it. We've got the Las Vegas Raiders challenging the New Mexico Sunsets today, and it's going to be an interesting game because these two teams played earlier in the preseason for week 2, and it was a solid game for New Mexico, winning 35-12. However, that win came with quarterback Tylen Conway at the helm, and after week 3 of the preseason, he was traded to Indianapolis. They replaced him with Andreas Yanda, a relatively unknown quarterback who's been in free agency for a while. He's untested and had no time to train with the team, so this is going to be interesting to say the least.
Las Vegas wins the coin toss and is electing to receive the ball. New Mexico will receive the ball at the top of the second half. Van Easton kicks off for New Mexico and puts Las Vegas deep in their own territory. As the Las Vegas offense comes out onto the field, let's see the starting New Mexico defensive lineup. Up front are the linemen Taylor Homer, Bill Aluani, and DeAndre Bowers. The corners, Blair Coward and the rookie Austin Gallman with LJ Herron the safety. The Raiders keep it on the ground still within their territory. The Raiders QB airs it out and safety LJ Herron was just barely able to tackle the receiver. The QB throws another pass, defensive lineman Taylor Homer couldn't get to the QB in time, and Las Vegas scores! Touchdown! They set up for the extra point. Hits up, it's good! In their starting possession, the Raiders drove the ball down New Mexico's throat and put up 7 on the board.
Las Vegas kicks off to New Mexico. It's a deep ball to Blair Coward at the 6. He looks for an opening and gets a decent run going, getting dragged down at the 32 where the New Mexico Sunsets offense will take over. Let's take a look at their starting offensive lineup. At QB, the newcomer, Andreas Yanda. He's a real mystery here. There's not a lot to go by, so we'll be seeing what he's capable of today. Running back Brooks Weddle saw a small amount of action in the 3rd week of the preseason, getting 7 carries for 57 yards. He'll be looking to build on that. The rookie tight end Malachi Anea did well in the last 2 preseason games, scoring the only New Mexico touchdown in week 3. He's already made a name for himself. Finally, the 2 wideouts, Kareth Dieter and rookie Bryant Purcell, both seeing a limited amount of action in week 3 of the preseason, Dieter with only 57 yards and 3 receptions, Purcell with 36 yards and 2. They'll certainly be looking for more action this week. Yanda hands off the ball to Weddle, but he stopped quickly, only gaining a yard on the play. Another handoff to Weddle. Weddle stiff arms one man and slips past a few more, getting the first down after being stopped at the 42. The clock winds down on the first quarter as we take a message from our sponsors.
Take the road less traveled. Stop to smell the roses. Make sure you didn't forget to turn off the oven. Did you remember to turn the water off for that bath you were going to take, but decided to go for a drive instead? What about your electricity bill? Didn't pay it, did you? Who cares? You're out on the open road in your brand new Retro Pixel P3000 Limited Super R. Your house could be a pile of rubble right now and it wouldn't matter. This car is your new home now, baby. Test drive a new Pixel today.
1st and 10 at the 42. Yanda under center. Weddle the lone setback. The snap. Yanda getting some pressure. Throws to Dieter. Dieter dives, but he just didn't have the legs to get there in time. The ball falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Yanda drops back with pressure coming. Throws to Purcell this time. Purcell snags the ball, getting dragged down at the Las Vegas 32, a gain of 26, as New Mexico moves into Las Vegas territory. The handoff to Weddle, but not much there, maybe 1 yard. 2nd and 9 in the shotgun. Yanda takes the snap and Raiders show blitz. Yanda fires to Anaya, who leaps up and comes down with it at the Las Vegas 16. Anaya's athleticism on display here. Great catch from the rookie, bringing the Sunsets into their first visit in the red zone. Yanda hands off to Weddle. Weddle hits a wall, getting pushed back 2 yards. This Raiders defense is really holding him down today. That's gotta be frustrating. 2nd and 12. Yanda in the shotgun. He takes the snap with blitz coming. He's got nowhere to go and he gets sacked. He looked like a deer in headlights, bringing up 3rd and forever, folks. 3rd and 18. Yanda takes the snap and drops back with another blitz incoming. He throws the ball, but I'm not sure who it was for. Both Dieter and Anaya were there tangled up with a couple Las Vegas defenders. Time for the field goal unit to come out. Wait, Coach Slapass is keeping his offense out on the field. He's going for it. I don't know how smart this is with an untested QB, but maybe this gamble will pay off. Fourth and eternity. Yanda under center. Weddle the lone setback. The snap. Yanda drops back and fires down the middle to Anaya again. Anaya comes down with it in a dog pile. The Raiders say the ball has come out. The ref is indicating a fumble, and the Raiders have it. All that work for nothing. Coach Slapass is going to be kicking himself for not kicking a field goal.
The Raiders take over at their 24 with only seconds left in the quarter. The Raiders QB airs it out for a Hail Mary, but it falls incomplete, ending the first half. Now another word from our sponsors.
Did your house burn down because you were driving a new Retro Pixel P3000 Limited Super R? Call Chiropractor and Associates and we'll get you involved in a class action lawsuit where we'll take the Retro Car Company to task for selling cars that drive so smooth they make people forget about the important things in life. We're looking for a settlement of hundreds of millions of dollars, but once we take our cut, you'll get 15 for your troubles. Visit our website at www.didretrocar.sell-you-a-car-that-ruined-your-life-class-action-settlement.com.
And we're back, folks. The Raiders are kicking off to New Mexico. This one's going into the end zone. Blair Coward doesn't take the touchback. He goes down the middle and then breaks for the sideline and gets dragged down at the 25. Yanda in the pistol has protection and fires it to Dieter, who makes the grab and gets tackled at the New Mexico 48. A gain of 22. The handoff to Weddle. He gets pushed back for a loss of 1 yard. Weddle has not had an easy time getting by this Raiders defense. Yanda under center. Takes the snap and drops back. With protection, he throws to Dieter again, but it just barely sails over his head, landing incomplete, bringing up 3rd and 11. Yanda takes the snap. Raiders blitz. Yanda gets the ball away, firing to Purcell. Purcell gets a few extra yards, but is brought down with a 21-yard gain. Yanda with a short lob to Weddle. Weddle goes up the side and avoids a few tackles, going out of bounds for a 5-yard gain. It's not what he's used to, but he'll take it. 2nd and 5, Yanda under center. Anaya in the slot. Yanda takes the snap and quickly fires to Anaya, running a quick slant. Anaya makes the grab for a 7-yard gain and the first down. At the Las Vegas 21, Yanda drops back. Yanda getting some pressure throwing it. It was nearly picked off by a Raiders defenseman. There was clearly some miscommunication there. The clock ticks down to 0 on the 3rd quarter, and we'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Did you buy a Retro Pixel P3000 Limited Super R and you forgot all about all the stuff you left on in your house and it burned down? Yes? Is your house insured? If so, good news. Just collect that sweet, sweet insurance money and get another house. Oh, you didn't insure your home? Does your family know? Ouch. Maybe it's time to fake your death and go south of the border. Cleverly Departed is the company to call when you need to fake your death. Our operators are trained to give you all the information you need to slip away from your family, friends, and the authorities. Give us a call now at 1-800-555-5555, extension 5555555. Operators are standing by. Shh, it's not a real phone number and operators are not standing by. In fact, you never saw this.
And we're back for the 4th quarter. It's 7-0, Raiders leading in this hard-fought game. 2nd and 10 at the Raiders 21. Yanda takes the snap, drops back, and quickly gets rid of the ball. It's incomplete. Looks like the intended receiver was Dieter. 3rd and 10. Yanda takes the snap. He fires to Anaya down the middle. Anaya makes the grab and is tackled at the 4. It's do or die here for New Mexico. They have to score here on this drive or the game could be over. 1st and goal. Yanda hands off to Weddle. Weddle goes up the side and hits a wall. Looks like no gain. 2nd down and goal. Weddle takes the handoff. He gets pushed back. A loss of 2. He's got to be fuming. Weddle only has 11 yards with 8 carries, and one of those carries he got 9 yards. 3rd and goal. New Mexico needs a touchdown now because the clock is ticking down. They can't afford to take 3 on a field goal. They need 6 here. Yanda takes the snap, fires the ball down the middle to Anaya in the end zone. Touchdown, Malachi Anaya. He's really proving himself as a go-to in the clutch. He scored the only touchdown in the last game, and now this one too. Van Easton lines up, makes the kick. It's up, and the game is tied 7-all.
Van Easton attempts an onside kick, but Las Vegas takes possession. With time running out, the Raiders QB flings a Hail Mary, which lands incomplete as we come to the end of regulation play. New Mexico has won the coin toss and is elected to receive the ball.
Las Vegas kicks off to New Mexico. Coward takes this one at the 4-yard line and tries to sneak through the middle. but he goes down at the 24. Yanda hands off to Weddle. Weddle goes up the side and gains 7. It's the second most yards he's gained today for a total of 18. 2nd and 3. Purcell comes back, but the throw is incomplete. 3rd and 3. Yanda takes the snap. The pocket is holding. He fires to Anaya, who gets dragged down just shy of the 50 for an 18-yard gain in the first down. 1st and 10. Yanda in the pistol. The snap. Yanda flings the ball to Anaya again. Interception! The Raiders defenseman takes the ball back to the New Mexico 44. What a nightmare for New Mexico.
The Raiders think they can end this here. They're sending out their field goal unit for a 58-yard attempt. The kick is up. It's good! Raiders win the game 10-7. That's heartbreaking for the Sunsets to lose the season opener at home. They have a lot of work to do to look at what went wrong and how to adjust. We'll see you next week when they go on the road to face the Steelers. For Bob Jimmingsley, I'm Ernest O'Kung. Have a great day.
Coach Slap-Ass here. If you like this video and you want to keep up to date with this team, you gotta throw to the like button, taunt your opponents in the comments, and truck that subscribe button. Now get to the film room and analyze the rest of the videos on this channel. Hut hut hut!